All right, ladies and gentlemen. So to the left, we have the Hisense H9G. To the right, we have the Sony A8G. And I'm just going to say this outright, okay? They are way too close. I've been pausing and looking at this just like before even hitting the record button, and they're just way too close. Like when dialed in the way I have them dialed in right here, I mean, like out of the box, it's obviously not going to do this, but like God damn. Like, dude, it's crazy to me. Like right now that they are so redonkulously close to one another, my dudes. Like, it's too close, man. Like, I can pause it. I'm gonna wait till we get to a point where I can pause it where you'll see some facial details. And we'll talk about a little bit of the differences that I'm seeing, but ultimately speaking, this is ridiculous, man. All right, so we'll just pause it right here, right? Okay, so the Sony. What do we notice with the Sony? The Sony has better color. It's looking a little way more washed out on camera as I look up, so it's trending a little bit more blue for whatever reason, but that's not the way it actually looks. It has the same kind of warmth to it, more or less, a little less warmth than what we have here. But I mean, the level of detail in this scene, I mean, if you had to try to guess which one was the OLED, it'd be kind of hard to say. Now, some people might say OLED has more natural skin tones because it's washing out a little bit more on camera. Again, I can't stress that that's not what's actually happening, but either way, the details are what I want to draw your attention to. I mean, it's just too close. And so, like, you have to ask yourself, like, when these manufacturers are charging like thousands and thousands of dollars, right? They're like, okay, we're going to charge you $2,000 for the Sony OLED, and for the new ones, $2,400, $3,000 for these TVs, and a $650 Hisense comes out right now, $700, I think, like full price. And dudes, like, okay, just so we're clear, I mean, look at their performance. It's too close. Now, obviously, the Hisense is a little bit more yellow in nature because the color is stronger and the camera can't pick it up as well. So don't look for color accuracy, but I mean, look at the detail that you're pulling out of both images, though. That's the part where it gets a little unfair, and it's just kind of like, what are you guys doing right now, man? Like, I'm shocked, like genuinely shocked. I thought it would be like more of a slaughter for the Sony against the Hisense overall, but dude, like the Hisense has more contrast in this particular scene. Like as we pause, the face right there on Nathan Drake's wife is way sharper than it is on OLED right now. Like looking at it with my naked eye, the dark areas of her skin are darker. The creases in her knuckles are darker. The shadow being casted onto her side here, darker here than on the OLED. And that's pretty impressive. I mean, Nathan Drake's hair is also sharper on the Hisense than it is on the OLED right now. Like, it's crazy, like super crazy, dude. Like, I'm just kind of looking at this like no freaking way. But I'm gonna let this play some more. I mean, like, I'm scratching my head right now trying to figure out how this even happened. They really must have listened to some feedback. To give you guys an idea as to why this is such a big deal, Sony is lens to living room. They are masters of picture processing, and this Hisense is freaking holding its own, dude. Like right there with like the masters of picture quality. But this is only their second attempt, to my knowledge anyway, in the States, of a quantum dot television, and it's coming out so very freaking well. Like they're doing such a good job with it. Now, I don't want it to all just be this one clip because it's having some color issues here. So we'll go to something that favors OLED a little bit better, which is a darker scene. So you can obviously see that OLED still has some major advantages here. But I mean, right behind the OLED, like right on its heels, is going to be that Hisense. Like, am I the only one that's just kind of like amazed by that? Like, look at the black levels coming off of this thing right now. Like, what I'm looking at in real life and what I'm looking at on the cameras, pretty spot on between the differences between these two right now. Like, it's crazy. Now the OLED obviously has like way more black levels, so you're seeing that right now. It's like a night and day difference. But the Hisense is not doing a terrible job right now, like at all. Like, I'm sitting here like trying to fathom a way to explain to you guys what I'm seeing and how unbelievable it truly is, without hyping anything up, but at the same time by delivering you like the information you're looking for, by telling you like, yeah, there's some serious differences happening right now. Like serious differences. Now I'm going to try to turn down the ISO a little bit. Obviously that'll favor the OLED a little better, but I mean, guys, like this is all very impressive stuff. Now let's see if we can't just get our exposure correct here for a change. In this scene, I mean, it's just, the Hisense is incredibly dark. Dude, if you have $650, like, I'm gonna save you your trouble of worrying about too much else. Just buy this TV. The Hisense is your TV if you want to save. Best budget TV you'll see right now. Now it looks a little green on camera. It does not look like that in real life. Again, colors do not pick up accurately for some reason, and that's just the way that cameras are working right now. But even now, you see it's like overexposed, so don't take that as like religion, because that's just how these things work. Like seriously, I don't know why it's overexposed that much, but there we go. But yeah, my dudes, I'll try to find, I don't know, I have a lot of Spider-Man clips. That's where I put a lot of my effort into screen capturing, so we'll just try to get another screen capture. I don't know what this one is, but we'll play this one, right? It's pretty good, man. And the motion is like pretty legit as well. Colors holding up to OLED standards. I can't complain. Really, honestly, and it exceeds OLED standards in some areas, so that's really great. Like overall, like it's pretty fantastic. Now this scene looks a little better on OLED right now. The wall looks better on the QLED here from Hisense. I mean, all in all, I just don't know what to say, dude. Like I'm trying to find words, man, but like this is my first time seeing this like real time, so like I'm just gonna behave like a person would behave and just kind of show you what that looks like. And honestly, it's pure shock at this point, because it's just kind of like you go into it with expectations, and those expectations are not being met like to the levels you thought. Like Hisense holding its own against a freaking Sony OLED, dude. Did not see that coming. So there you have it. I mean, like if you were worried about picture quality, that Sony X950H and these other TVs on the market are definitely not going to perform as well. I mean, look at that, dude. They're so close, so close. But all right, I'll be here all day just repeating myself, telling you guys how close they really are. The only way to see it is by buying it with your own money, because honestly, I can't do it justice through YouTube and a secondhand video feed. I wish I could pull you guys on this end so you could see, like, the Hisense has more contrast right now in this scene. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, what the hell? Pause the frame right now and look at the contrast. Like, I'll try to pause it for you. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, so as I'm looking at it, okay, the Hisense, you can see more detail in Mary Jane's scarf, more detail in Spider-Man, like the webbing on his outfit, sharper, black, rich, deeper. It's like more washed on the OLED by comparison. It's very strange. But Mary Jane's jacket on OLED looks better. So it's like, it's very weird. And of course the shadows in between the scarf look better. Her hair, I mean, not really. Her hair is sharper on the QLED, but then it's darker on the OLED. It's like so close. Like this is too close, man. Too close. Like I'm not happy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not happy to see this. I'm not gonna lie. It's too close, man. A little salty right now. Not gonna lie. Just a little. That much right there, because man, damn, like $650, bro. That's what I paid for this. It was like I think $50 off or something like that. It was regular price $6.99 on Amazon, and I just found it on Amazon for those asking where I got it. And yeah, dude, like too close, man. Goodness gracious, this is insane, like insanity, dude. Right? So we have all this detail coming in with Spider-Man. Miles Morales picks up the box. It's clean, dudes. It's clean. I'm enjoying the hell out of this already, and I'm just comparing this. Like, seriously, you'll have a treat if you end up picking this up for yourself. So I'll wrap this video up showing you guys what it looks like in this fire scene here. Spider-Man jumps off that building, crashes in that window. We've got fire coming in off of both. Looking at it with my eye, the OLED looks better, much better for this scene. Hisense not too far behind, but lacking in that picture processing, especially on this deck here. But man, these are both very close.